Today I received an email that really hit me hard. It made me think. Without hesitation, I asked permission to share it on this channel. It's a letter to the partner I shared many years with. And it goes like this. Here it is. Thank you for teaching me what love isn't. I'm not writing this out of resentment, nor out of nostalgia. I'm writing it from a place that took me a long time to reach. Clarity. For a long time, I thought love hurt. That loving meant enduring. That caring for someone meant withstanding silences, small slights, words that hurt without leaving visible marks. I thought love was measured by how much you were capable of enduring. And today I know I was wrong. You weren't like this at first. Or maybe I just didn't want to see it. At first, there were promises. There were plans. There was a version of you that made me believe it was all worth it. And I surrendered, not halfway. Not with reservations. I stayed even when I started to feel small. Even when my emotions stopped mattering. Even when justifying you became a habit. It wasn't just shouting. It wasn't just arguments. It was gestures. It was poorly chosen words. It was invalidating looks. It was learning to stay silent so as not to make you uncomfortable. It was measuring every word. It was doubting myself. And the most painful thing was normalizing it. There were days when I thought I was exaggerating, that I was overly sensitive, that the problem was mine. I convinced myself that if I changed, everything would get better. That if I was more patient, more understanding, more flexible, maybe then it would be enough. But it never was. Because when someone treats you badly, it's not because you're not enough. It's because that person doesn't know how to love well. I stayed longer than I should have. Not out of love. Out of fear. Fear of starting over. Fear of accepting that I had invested so much in something that was breaking me. Fear of letting go of a story that no longer cared for me. And you didn't notice. Or maybe you did, but you didn't care. Over time, I stopped recognizing myself. I stopped laughing like I used to. I stopped saying what I felt. I stopped trusting my intuition. And that was the darkest moment, when I started losing myself to hold us together. The relationship ended, but the pain didn't. For a while, I felt anger, sadness, emptiness. I felt like confronting you about everything I kept silent, from asking why, from demanding explanations that never came. But time does something curious. It puts things in order. And today, with a calmer heart, I can say something I couldn't before. Thank you. Thank you for the mistreatment. Thank you for the times you didn't listen to me. Thank you for making me feel invisible. Because thanks to that, I learned what love isn't. I learned that love doesn't humiliate. It doesn't minimize. It doesn't make you feel guilty for feeling. I learned that love isn't sustained by fear. It doesn't demand silence. It doesn't ask you to break yourself to fit in. I learned that love doesn't make you doubt your worth. Thanks to you, I understood that loving isn't about enduring. That choosing someone doesn't mean abandoning yourself. That a relationship shouldn't feel like a constant struggle. Thanks to that experience, today I have boundaries. Today I have a voice. Today I have self-love. I don't wish you ill. I wish you awareness. I wish you learning. I wish you growth. But far away from me. Because today I know something I didn't know before. Not everything that is loved stays. Not everything that hurts is justified. And not every story deserves to continue just because it lasted a long time. Today, I'm not writing to you to come back. I'm writing to you to find closure. To let go of what no longer weighs the same. To be grateful for the lesson, even though it hurt. Because sometimes life doesn't give you what you want, it gives you what you need to learn. Final reflection. If you ever read this, understand this. You weren't the love of my life. You were the lesson. The one that taught me not to settle, not to justify mistreatment, not to confuse habit with love. And for that, thank you. Because today, I know I deserve more. And this time, I don't intend to forget it. Thanks for listening. See you very soon in one of these reflections that helps us see life from a different perspective. Until next time.